So I am here with a haul. So I bought some new stuff recently. Nicole sent me some stuff recently. I wanted to show you guys what I got, so let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I got was this Morphe Prep and Set Makeup Setting Spray. I'm actually really excited about this. I just used this on my face for the first time. I used a lot of these products in a Get Ready With Me, which you guys will see probably after this video. I like this. You can see that the sprayer is like a, I don't even know if you see that, but it's like a mist. And it smells really good. The smell is not overpowering, which I was kind of afraid of when people said that it had like a perfumey scent. I don't think it's overpowering. And it's affordable, which is good because it's Morphe, and I really like the aerosol container. So I don't know how it's really going to do with longevity or anything yet, but I can keep you guys updated. I think it's really funny. On the back of here, it says, warning, side effects of this product will cause you to really feel yourself. So I thought that was really funny. Next thing I got, which I also just used on my face, was the Natasha Denona Star Palette. I know this palette is very, very expensive, but I think it's worth it. I'm just going to go right ahead and I'm going to say it's worth it. The mattes in here are incredible. The shimmers are just like unlike anything I've ever used before, and the colors, I could probably just live with this palette and be happy for the rest of my life. So that's the Natasha Denona Star Palette. The only thing I don't really like about this is this little like tabby thing in here. Like, why can't you just put the shades on the back? But that's whatever. Next thing I have is this LA Girl Just Blushing Blush, and this is in the shade Just Be You. It looks like this. This is my first LA Girl blush. I have not worn this yet. I was told that they have, Nicole, this is one of the things Nicole gave to me, and she says that they have like a peachy one in this line that I'll really like too, called Just Peachy. So this is what that one looks like. It feels really nice. There's no sheen or anything in it, so I'm really looking forward to trying that out. Next thing I got is another blush. This is the MAC Extra Dimension Blush in Telling Glow, and this is what this looks like. I'm actually so happy to have this blush on my hands because it's been like literally over a month of me trying to get this blush. So when Nicole and I were in New York for IMATS, wow, brain fart Erin. We were there the day that MAC was reopening in Times Square, and it was also the day that they were launching the Extra Dimension blushes. And I swatched all of them and I liked them, but then I swatched this one and I was like, I need it, I need it. So they actually ran out of it that day. And then we went to the other one in New York and they said that they didn't have it yet. So I was at King of Prussia the other last week, I think it was, and they were telling me that this one specifically was released on its own, that only some stores had testers and some stores didn't, but no stores actually had the product until about a week or two ago, and I had no idea. You can see it right there. It's like my kind of color, especially with summer. It's shimmery. There's no like chunks of glitter in it though, so I love it. It's what I'm currently wearing on my cheeks right now, and I love it. I've used this about 3 times now, and I think it's really good. I got a new Garnier Skin Active Moisture Bomb Sheet Mask. You probably just saw me talk about this in my empties. I really liked this because it plumped up my face. Like, it moisturized, but not too much, and I didn't feel like a grease ball or anything, so I wanted to make sure I got a new one. Oh, I got the Marc Jacobs Tantastic Omega Bronzer. This is, first of all, you can see how big my hand is. It's like just as big as my hand. This is massive. You can see it's like really big pan, comes with a really nice mirror. The packaging is just incredible. It's a nice neutral color to the point where people could probably contour with this if they wanted to. I personally wouldn't, but I don't know if you can even really see it. It's right there. It's really nice, and I don't know if I'll even be able to use this that much in the summer because it's a tad light, but I love it. And it does smell like coconuts, but not in like the outrageous way that the butter bronzer does. Like, it's not as strong. I feel like I'm literally one of the only people in this world who doesn't really like the butter bronzer. It's a little too light for me, and I feel like I can never get it to work. But so this is the Marc Jacobs bronzer. Next thing I have is the Makeup Forever Brow Gel. So you guys know that I love my Maybelline brow gel. I don't really do anything to my brows other than brow gel. So when Nicole gave this to me, she was just like, oh, I just want you to test it out, like whatever. Oh my god, I'm in love with this. I don't know if I said the shade. I'm in the shade 45. I think there's like, it goes up to 55. So this is what the wand looks like. It kind of actually just looks like a mascara wand, and you can tell it's a lot different from that Maybelline one that I really like. But this just does a really good job of filling in my brows, and I just got my brows done, and I've literally only been using this for the past week for my brows, and I don't know if it's going to take place of my Maybelline one, but it's really close, so I really like that. Next thing I got is the Violet Voss Rose Gold palette. Oh, this packaging is so beautiful. I just used this, but I put it back in the box so I could show you guys. Oh my god, this palette is gorgeous. This is my first time ordering from Violet Voss, like, myself, and it kind of took a little bit to get here, but then I realized that it was a pre-order, so that's why it took a little bit longer to get here. It is the highlight that I'm wearing right now. I mixed like 3 of the colors in here. I'm going to give you guys some swatches. I'll tell you what, guys, this palette, so this palette retails for This palette retails for $45, and you can use people's discount codes. I don't know exactly who has them. I used Laura's because it was really the only one that I knew of, because I knew Laura had a palette with them and I knew she had a coupon code. So you can see the swatches right here. This is the latest and this is the last one. This one's a little like chunkier than the rest of them, but they're all beautiful and they mix together extremely well. And this one is like wha-bam! But this is the palette and I'm really a fan of this. For $45, as big as these pans are, I really think it's worth it. And the thing is too about these, if you notice, you can pop these out and put them in a palette. So that's the Violet Voss Rose Gold highlighter palette. I got my first Ofra highlighters. Nicole sent these to me. She sent me Blissful, which I don't really know how to describe this color. It's kind of like a rose gold, kind of not. It reminds me of Becca Opal, but I don't know. This doesn't, these highlighters are very intense and I really liked it. The other one she sent me is called Beverly Hills. You can see that it's like all different colors. And what I just did was I just like swirled it all together and just put it like right there. I'm like as Nicole would say, I'm like a Cullen because I have so much like glitter all over me. And the last highlighter that I got was MAC Soft and Gentle. How have I never owned this? Like, I own a good amount of MAC products. I like MAC products, but I've never owned Soft and Gentle. I think it's because people say that it's like a pinky highlight, and I'm always turned off when people say pinky highlights, but I don't really see pink. I just see like, it's a little bit of like a champagne-y pink. But, I don't know. I really like this, and I love the formula of the mineralized skin finishes, so I really like that. Next thing I got was just like a single Makeup Forever eyeshadow that I bought when I was at King of Prussia. Horrible person. I don't remember the name of it, but it's like this really pretty gold. I'm gonna look it up and I'll put the name on the screen. So let me swatch it for you. And this is just, I put it in with one of my purples. I'll swatch that for you too, and I'll put the name on the screen. This is such a pretty iridescent purple, but I love Makeup Forever eyeshadows. They're very pricey, so whenever I buy them, I usually only buy 1 or 2 at a time. And I'm lucky because in King of Prussia, it's one of the only Makeup Forever stores in the country. I think there's about maybe 6 or 7 of them. Same thing with e.l.f. stores. I'm really lucky when it comes to like makeup stores because I have like the e.l.f. store, I have the Makeup Forever store, and I have outlets too, so. Next thing I got, 2 Viseart palettes. I got the Amethyst palette, which I did a look with this on Instagram Live the other day. I'll leave my Instagram right here. It's the same as my makeup channel, Erin's Makeup Euphoria. Go give me a follow if you're watching. This is just a palette of really pretty purples. And when I did the look, I did literally just this palette, and I was really impressed. I love Viseart shadows, especially their mattes. This was actually my first experience with their shimmers. And this packaging is so cool. What's cool about these little Viseart palettes is these actually pop out too. So you can put these in a palette. So like if you want to depot all your Viseart palettes. So the other one I got is the Petite Pro palette. This is what she looks like. For anyone who doesn't have any Viseart shadows, I would highly recommend getting this palette as like a good like little starter palette for them. Oh, they're so pretty. I'll give you some swatches, especially this gold. This gold is actually kind of similar to what I have on my lids right now from the Natasha Denona palette, but I really like it, and the Viseart is like my favorite eyeshadows ever, so that's that. Next thing I got is actually a lip gloss. Aren't you guys like so shocked right now? I know I'm shocked that I actually bought a lip gloss because I don't buy lip glosses. Okay, so I own 3 lip glosses. I own 2 NYX Butter glosses. No, I lied, I own 4. I own 2 NYX Butter glosses, both of which I've gotten in like subscription services or something. I own a NARS Chelsea Girls, which I got in a point perk, which I love and use all the time. And I got that e.l.f. one that I just used that I just bought in my last haul. So I picked up Marc Jacobs Sugar Sugar. Oh my god. I'm not going to put it on now because obviously I have red lipstick on, and it's like this iridescent, I know swatching here is horrible, but it's like an iridescent, really light nude. And I like this so much more than I thought I would. I've literally worn this like 4 times, and it has like a nice minty taste, but it's not like too overpowering or anything. And it's not too sticky. I really like this. I'm actually considering picking up another one in this formula, which is kind of crazy to me because these are really expensive lip glosses, but I think it's worth it because since I'm so picky with lip gloss, I think if I find one that I like, I need to like get a couple in that formula. 2 Tarte products. I got another one of the color drenched lipsticks. I'm going to swatch it on this hand because this hand is like covered in glitter. This is in the shade Siesta, which is just like another like mauve. You can see right there. This is my 6th one of these, and I swear each one that I get is like better and better. I'm obsessed with them. I really am. I'm obsessed with these lipsticks. I was considering when the Vault came out to buy like the Vault of all of them, but I didn't. So then the next thing I got, which I've actually used you can see like the line of where I've used it to. I've used this like 4 or 5 times already. This is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Concealer in the shade Light Medium. This is like it's a very liquidy concealer, but I really enjoy it, especially with the Rainforest of the Sea foundation, because I just feel like it makes my skin look very healthy and hydrated. Anything with the Rainforest of the Sea line is really good for your skin, and I love it. It's my go-to like summer foundation, so I said to myself, all right, well, I need the concealer, and I have it, and I love it. Next thing I bought is actually a really exciting brush. I had a lot of points at Ulta, so I like redeemed it for this brush because I've had my eye on this brush for the longest time. This is the It Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe No. 3 brush, and you can see this brush is massive, like massive. But these It Cosmetics brushes are so soft, and I love them so much, and I had a lot of points, so I got it, and I love it, and I'm going to keep using it. So this is the Violet Voss Matte About You palette. This was like, when Nicole sent me my package, this was definitely the thing I was like most excited about because I don't know what it is. I love all matte palettes. Like, I love all matte palettes. And this one is just like a matte lover's dream. You guys saw me talk about the Holy Grail palette in one of my other videos, but like this one is just, I don't know, their shadows are really nice. Like, these are just some of the swatches. I find myself using brands of shadows that I would never think of using. Like, if you would have told me 6 months ago that my favorite shadow formulas would be Viseart, Natasha Denona, and Violet Voss, I probably would have laughed at you because I'm so in touch with my Tarte ones and my Makeup Geek ones that I don't steer away that often. So I love this palette so far. I've used it twice, but I can't really give like a full opinion. I haven't used all 20 colors in here, but from what I have used, I really like it. These It Cosmetics Confidence in Your Glow palettes. You guys, I am obsessed with these. Okay, so I have Instant Warm Glow and Instant Natural Glow. There's an Instant Nude Glow, but it's like really light, and I wouldn't really show up on me. So let's get these a little whirl. First of all, let's talk about this packaging. This is like really nice. It Cosmetics, like, for me, I've really only used like their brushes, but I have my Bye Bye Pores primer that I love. So this is like my first like real makeup products from them. So in here you get a bronzer, a blush, and a highlight. So this is the warm palette, and in each of them the colors are different, obviously. So this is the warm palette. This is one swatch, and this blush picks up a lot more corally. It's picking up like more pinky on camera, but I swear it's not pinky. I really like this one. The bronzer in here is actually very, very nice. I'm really, really impressed with it. And this is the Instant Natural Glow. This blush is a little bit more like mauve-y, and it's really, really pretty. The bronzer looks darker in the pan, but in reality it's actually really lighter. You can see I just put that right there. So yeah, I mean, I got a lot of exciting stuff. So you guys will be seeing some of this stuff put to good use in upcoming videos. Let me know, like, is there any of this stuff that you guys have had your eye on and you want me to do reviews on? Anything like that. Let me know in the comments down below. And until then, have a great day, everyone. Bye.